We are gonna be heading down to the stream and we're gonna be cooking up a beautiful wild brook trout meal. All that I've got with me is my rod, I've got a knife, some cooking supplies, as well as means of starting a fire. So this is gonna be fairly primitive, but it's gonna taste good and it's gonna be a really fun adventure. Here we are, this is gonna be our home base for this video. You've seen this spot in a few of my videos, and it's got a nice pit so we can cook the trout here, as well as the shelter that I built in previous videos. It is hot, let me tell you. It's super humid. If it wasn't humid, it wouldn't be all that bad. We just had a lot of rain, and there's a lot of mosquitoes, and it's very humid in this air. So it's not gonna be very fun. I didn't even bring any bug spray, but that's okay. We're just gonna have to muscle through it. So all that I've got here is a light rod, as well as I've just got the line coming down to a swivel. I've got a split shot, and then it goes down to a hook right here. I'm not sure if you can hear, but like I said, there's a lot of mosquitoes. So we're gonna be trying to keep on the move. And I think once we get a fire going and some smoke rolling, the mosquitoes hopefully won't be that big of a problem. Ah, so many mosquitoes, bro. Right over here next to camp, I found these mushrooms right here. Now, I'm not 100% sure, but I would say these are most likely edible. There's also another one right here. If you guys know what these mushrooms are, let me know in the comments down below, because I don't know what they are. I should really read up more about mushrooms. That way I can use them out in my adventures and when I'm out in the bush, as well as survival situations. But let me tell you, it is humid, it is mosquito-y, but we're gonna push through. We're gonna go look for some pools. The stream is right down there. So let's go looking and let's catch ourselves a trout. All right, so here we are down at the stream. Now what we gotta do is we're gonna have to find a deeper pool. Now we just had a bunch of rain, so the water is fairly high and it's also kind of muddy. But what we're gonna have to do, like I said, is we're gonna have to look for a deep pool. That's most likely where the trout are gonna be hiding out in. And we should just be able to drop our bait, and I think these ones in this stream are pretty hungry, so we shouldn't have that big of a problem catching them as long as my bait works out. What I've got is just got a little bit of power bait. Hopefully that'll work. And anyways, I'm gonna get going. We're gonna start walking. We're gonna try to find a deep, cool pool to catch these brook trout. I've also got my Life Straw water bottle here. I'm just gonna fill it up with some stream water. It should filter out all the impurities and the mud that's in the water. There we go, that's nice and full. We'll just put that straw back down in there. I really like this water bottle. I would highly recommend it. It keeps you hydrated, especially when you run out of bottled water. You always want a way of gathering clean, clear water. Oh, especially how much I'm sweating right now. I'm gonna be going through a lot of water, so I'm glad I brought this. Even for this late in the year, it is early September, and there's still like a lot of mosquitoes out here, so. Okay, I've come to a spot in the stream. As you can see, it's fairly big. Over there looks like there might be a pool. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head over there. But man, it is just ridiculous how humid and hot it is out here. It's crazy. But anyways, yeah, we're gonna just hop over there and see if there's any trout in that pool. And if we can catch one, that's awesome. Okay, so right here, we got this little pool right here. I'm just gonna grab some of this power bait. Just gonna open it up right there. And we're just gonna put one of those right on there, just like that. Let's see if we can catch a fish. Just gonna cast it right in there. Gotta be really careful of snags. It's so easy to get snagged here, like it's crazy. Dude, what are these mosquitoes' problem? Like, I'm like, what if, like, man, literally, I have no clue why mosquitoes exist except to annoy the heck out of us. Like, it's ridiculous. There's probably at least like 1 million around here. I've got at least like 50 of them on me. This little pool right here is not really working out. We're gonna go over to that one right just there and see if we can't snag ourselves a trout in that pool. Sometimes they're just not around. Sometimes you gotta look for other pools and little undercut banks, stuff like that. That's where trout like to hide out. So we're gonna try this one right over here. Just right in there. Dude, this is crazy. Man, I hope this flooding, like this, I hope this little bit of flooding doesn't affect them all that much. Like, this is later in the year, so there might be not as many around, but hopefully we can still get one. Oh, dude, do we have some? Stupid. Well, we might have had a bite, we might not have. But there's our little floating marshmallow thing. It felt like we had a bite, but I don't know. Now we're snagged. This is great. Focus. Hello. Hello. Camera. Focus, please. All right, we got this on snag. Now we're gonna put it right back in there just in case that was an actual bite. Okay, I don't think there's any trout here. Either that or they don't like my bait. We're gonna go find another pool. This ain't working out for us. On the good side though, it looks like there's not as many mosquitoes anymore. I already killed them all. Okay, I don't know which way should we go. Should we go upstream or should we go downstream? I don't know. I mean, we just gotta find a spot kind of like this, but maybe a little bit deeper. Maybe this wasn't that deep before we had the rain. That's why there's none here. We gotta find a spot that was deep before the rain. But as you guys can see, this stuff is just so thick. Like, it's just so hard to walk anywhere in here. But maybe, I mean, that side over there doesn't look that bad. Like, it doesn't look that bad to walk on. It's this side that's like a jungle. Anyways, I'm gonna stop blabbering. We're gonna go find an actual pool, hopefully. Guys, I just walked through a spider web. That's fun. Oh, okay. Listen, this is ridiculous. I just walked into a spider web, man. I hope there's not a massive spider crawling up like right behind my back. Anyways, listen, I'm gonna love with you guys. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to catch a fish today. Because here's my philosophy. Like, hear me out. Before you click off the video, hear me out. Now, there's 3 reasons why I might not be catching any fish. A, I stink at fishing. 2, there's no fish in the stream. And D, they're not hungry. Now I'm probably gonna go with the first and third option. They might not like my power bait, which is okay because these trout have no clue what power bait is. They've never seen it before, most likely. And you know what? If I had a worm and I dropped it in there, they might like that. They might really like that worm. But I think for today, I'm gonna accept defeat. Not to mention, I'm sweating buckets. There's mosquitoes everywhere. This is the most miserable thing I have ever done. Maybe it's up there with the most miserable things I've done. I'm not gonna lie. Now, if I stayed out longer, could I catch a fish? Maybe. If I had something other than this power bait, maybe. Am I gonna catch any fish today? I don't think so, because I'm about to head home. Anyways, I know I didn't catch anything, but hopefully you guys enjoyed the video anyways. Click right over here to watch the video where my brother sinks in mud, and click right over here to subscribe. Subscribing's free, and I'd really appreciate it.